There's this thing called 16 Personalities, and it's a website that lets you take a really accurate personality test, and I've got to admit, I'm a little bit very obsessed with it. You answer all these questions, and once you finish the test, it spits out a 4-letter combination. Introverted or extroverted, sensing or intuitive, thinking or feeling, judging or perceiving. And then somehow, it gives you 7 pages of what you're like as a person, a friend, a parent. It even knows your credit card details. Some of the questions are really good. Like, one that always makes me think is, do you think you're superior to others? And for that, I said yes. Hear me out. Everybody likes to think that they're completely humble, but I reckon everybody has some level of superiority. Example, everybody who watches the Jeremy Kyle show looks at the people on there and says, oh, they're nasty and awful. Does that not then mean that you think you're superior to those people? Lots of them are deep philosophical questions like, do you often contemplate the reasons for human existence? Followed by, do you often misplace your things? It's great. It's a philosophical roller coaster. It's fantastic. Oh, by the way, am I allowed to talk about something that I find genuinely interesting and not an awkward moment that happened one time? Can I? So my results show that I'm introverted, who would have guessed, intuitive, feeling and perceiving. I'm an INFP, the mediator. I'm a bit like Sybil from Downton Abbey. No? Blimey, don't watch Downton, Jesus Christ. Apparently I'm also a bit like Shakespeare. It's so cool that our personalities can be categorised into categories. Isn't that amazing? So if you want to get to know what I'm like as a person, you can go read the INFP stuff in your own time or something later on. But for now, I want to talk about the bits that I thought were particularly accurate. INFPs are private, reserved and self-conscious. This makes them notoriously difficult to get to know. You'd think with all the videos that I make and the stuff I share online that I'm not very private, but I'm very selective about what I put online. Like, nothing too embarrassing. That's a party ring on my bottom. But then I only have 3 friends. I have to find people that are really like me before I can even consider opening up. INFPs often take criticisms personally rather than inspiration to reassess their position. I used to be really bad with criticism. I'd make a video and ask Kai his opinion on it, and he'd just say all the bits that needed improving, and I'd be like, no, he clearly hates me. He hates everything I stand for as a person. He hates my video. He hates me. But he was just giving me what I asked for. On the second Ginger Doctor, I got a few comments saying, you're overquoting the show too much and you should make up more of your own original lines. So instead of saying, you're a mean bastard, you can only leave nice comments, I hate you, I just took note and then made my own Doctor Who-esque lines in the next one. Oh, I got some great criticism on the third Ginger Doctor. Gay and shit. Fucking love that comment. INFPs crave the depth of mutual human understanding but tire easily in social situations. I forgot where the camera was and I just looked over there. I do crave mutual human understanding. I love it when I meet people that understand me and my opinions and my humour just instantly. Empathy is my favourite thing. That's what I look for in people. And it's also why I value my own friends. And isn't that sweet? That's too soppy, isn't it? That's kind of disgusting, really. But I do appreciate my friends who can skip the small talk and get straight to like the deep meaning behind everything. And I think finding that quality in people is quite difficult to come by. Did he just talk about something without trying to make it funny? Ugh. Excellent at reading into others' feelings and motivations, but are often unwilling to provide others the same insight into themselves. Maybe this relates back to being reserved. I'm either trying to find something in common, so I know it's safe to open up, or I'm being a nosy bastard. Or I guess both, really. It's perhaps more challenging for the INFPs to find a satisfying career than any other type. INFPs need to be able to work with creativity and consideration. It can be a challenge to avoid these roles as they're a basis for so much starting work. Ain't that the truth? I said when I left my last real job that having no time to let my mind frolic in a field of creativity, it was a bit soul draining. And I need to be creative or I feel awful and useless. Making a video is sort of like me getting my fix. I love the editing and seeing it all come together. I love the interaction and comments. Gay and shit. Especially that one. I'm basically just a massive attention seeker. If that wasn't obvious. I've never really thoroughly gone through what I'd be like as a parent, as I'm not a parent and there's nothing to relate it to. So let's go through it together. Long story short, I'm really nice to kids, but I'm not good at disciplining them. Like, friends of the family have kids and I'll be nice to them, but I can't punish them. Like, I can't say, stop, because they don't take me seriously, because I don't take me seriously. If you'd like to get to know me a little bit better, then you can read all about my personality type in the description, or even better, do it yourself and let me know what you got, because I genuinely find it so fascinating. If you're really honest with your answers, it gives you a really accurate description of yourself, and I find that really interesting. I don't know about you. I could talk about this all day, and I have been for a year with like all my other friends. It's probably getting annoying now, actually. All right, ta-ra for now.